Hi everyone, I'm David. I'm teacher in Lenguarte Academy and welcome to this video. Today we are going to talk about when to use how many and how much. The video will be divided into two parts, so this is the first one. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to differentiate uses of many, how many and how much. Learn how to use there is and there are. Talk about money using how much. Well, let's begin. Before talking about how many and how much, it's important that you know the difference between there is and there are. In Spanish, we use the word hay to express the existence of something. It doesn't matter if we are talking about several things or just one. But in English, we have two different words. If we are talking about just one thing, singular, we say there is. There is a car in the garage. But if we talk about several things, we use there are. There are cars in the garage. It's easy, isn't it? Now let's check some examples with questions. To make a question, you change the position of to be verb and there is or there are. For example, are there cars in the garage? Yes, there are cars in the garage. But if the garage is empty, we say, no, there aren't cars in the garage. Or there are not cars in the garage. Is there a president in the USA? Yes, there is a president in USA. Now, surely you have heard about how many and how much several times, but you don't know when to use it and how to use it. Well, we use how many when we talk about countable nouns or countable things. When I say countable things, I mean those things that you can easily list and count. For example, cars, pencils, cookies, fruits, days, etc. are countable nouns. But if we talk about uncountable things, we must use how much. Uncountable things or nouns are those relative things which you cannot count easily or is impossible to do it. For example, you cannot count water using a bottle, sugar, and wine. Look at these two containers. You can count the balls inside a bottle, so the word balls is an uncountable noun. And we say how many balls are there in the bottle. But look at the glass of water. We cannot count the water in the glass, so the word water is an uncountable noun, and we use how much. How much water is there in the glass? If we want to answer how many and how much questions, we use much and little for how much, and we can answer using many and few for how many. For example, how much coffee is there in the cup? We can have much coffee or few coffee. There is much coffee in the cup. There is little coffee in the cup. How many pencils are there in the box? We can have many pencils or few pencils. There are many pencils in the box. There are few pencils in the box. Now it's time to practice. Well guys, that's all. Thanks for watching my video. So see you next class.